Hey guys, Bobby here, and today I'm going to do a little bit of something different. I'm actually going to review Borat's subsequent movie film, the long-awaited sequel to the original Borat, which came out in 2006. Sacha Baron Cohen has done it again. I'm not going to get into anything too specific. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, because this movie is hilarious, and I highly recommend that you go and watch this. It's free on Amazon right now. I'm not sure if you have to have Prime to watch it, probably, but I just know if you do have Prime, it was free. And I know a lot of Twitch streamers like Hassan and Hutch were doing streams today where they did watch parties, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I've seen the movie. I've finally seen the entire context to the Rudy Giuliani scene. It's definitely exactly what we thought it was. I had a great time watching this movie. I thought it was really funny, very smart in the way it tackled a lot of the issues. One of the cool things I think about it is that Borat, the original, which I just watched about 2 weeks ago, watched it twice actually in the last 2 weeks, and it was just so absurd at the time. And not that America wasn't absurd at the time, but we've just ramped up so much in the last 14 years that what I saw on the screen in Borat 2 was just, that's America. This isn't nothing new. This is just what America's like now. It's really what the world's like, and we just hit it so well. But yeah, I thought the way they handled a lot of the different political issues, political figures, and issues and topics that they were going to touch on were very funny. The characters and references they made to the original movie were great, but I also liked how they kind of went in a different direction than maybe some people would have thought. It wasn't exactly how I expected it to go, at least how they set it up, but it made sense. And the absurdity in the movie just kept ramping up. Even more than it kept ramping up in the first one. It just seemed like it just kept getting funnier, and it kept getting more absurd and crazier with what it was going to show us on the screen, which I really appreciated. I think in these kind of times that we're living in, that kind of absurdity can kind of drown out some of the despair that we're all feeling just looking around at the world right now. But yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen did a great job as Borat, as usual. This time he had there was another character who played a major role, and that was Borat's daughter, Tatar. And she was played by a Bulgarian actress named Maria Bakalova, who she's been in a few movies. This is her first major movie that she's done outside of Bulgarian film industry films. But I thought she did a really great job. I thought, props to her for going near Rudy Giuliani like that, and props to sticking with the character and just being willing to do the kind of crazy things that Borat does, because that was just, there were some scenes that it's like, how they could not pay. Some people just would just not accept it. They just wouldn't allow it. But yeah, I thought it was really funny. The way they kind of touched on our representatives and our, elected leaders, and used them as props and actors kind of in the movies, was pretty funny. There were a couple different jokes, different things that they said that I thought were really clever. And that kind of killed me. The way they kind of changed up some of the lore for Kazakhstan and made it even crazier this time was really funny. Which is kind of what you're looking for in these kind of movies. You're looking for the crazy stories, the crazy, just jokes and things that this crazy foreign reporter is saying to these Americans who have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, I just think it's important that, we look at Borat and say, wow, this guy is crazy. What's going on in this movie is crazy, but it's not that crazy. It's that kind of stuff's happening in the world, and we have to kind of open our eyes and, not be kind of blinded by a ministry of propaganda like in Borat, or, like in any country like America. But overall, I would probably rate it You know, if I had to rate it on like a scale of 1 to 10, which I guess I'll do, I'm not going to stick to that for any future reviews. I might not go with that, but this is relatively off the cuff. I have like 4 or 5 bullet points that I wanted to get to, but I've already covered all of them. I would probably rate it like a 9.5 out of 10, you know, in terms of how funny and how clever it was. I would have been fine with another half an hour, maybe 45 minutes even, but I think an hour and 36 minutes was about right for the story that they chose to tell. Yeah. There was some, you know, there was a cool shot at one point in the movie that didn't seem to be the same style that they normally did. Kind of seemed a little bit more shaky cam, a little bit more like, not professional, but more not that style. And I wonder just how much of that has to do with, you know, what they wanted to do with this movie versus the last one. But yeah, you know, overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Basically, I'm gonna probably do some more of these going forward. Basically, whenever I either watch an old movie or I watch a new movie, something that comes out, I'm gonna give my review of it, talk about it a little bit. So that might become a regular thing that I do. When I eventually get a webcam, I expect to do a lot more videos like that, maybe more content that's more review based, but just kind of spitballing ideas here. This was just something that I wanted to do after watching the movie, and I felt that it was relevant. I felt that it'd be a good thing to put out there, because maybe somebody clicks on this and spreads it around, and it starts, you know, going around to a lot of people. You never know. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave some comments, let me know what other movies you want to see, if there's something else that's out right now, if there's something that's been out, something that you think maybe I'd want to talk about. I got some ideas for some movies to review, and I'll let you guys know about that here soon. But, like I said, leave a like, comment some ideas for more, and if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.